Alrighty, welcome back everybody to the stream. Playing a little bit of the Walking Dead today, and I'm just gonna make sure that the audio is working properly real quick. Yeah, sounds like it's good, so we're good to go. I wanna get this shit started with already. It's been a while since I streamed, and it's definitely been a minute since I've streamed The Walking Dead. I totally understand that some people might be like, well, what the hell's going on, man? But, excuse me. There's just, I don't know. Like, I like streaming, but there's just not enough time for me to do this as much as I used to. Like, here and there, I'll get these opportunities where I can stream a lot. I definitely want to be able to finish this series off, so we're going to start the final season. Thankfully, there's only 4 episodes, but they are long, from what I remember. Now, I don't want to fall into the trap that I did last season. Save files, here we go. All empty. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't been able to stream as much as I wanted to. Import save. Sure. Check choice data. Yeah, let's do that. What the hell is this? Your free Telltale account. No thanks. No thanks, bro. What the fuck is this? I have to sign up for something that's probably, like, non-existent? No, I'm not doing that. Import local save. God. Can I just do a selection? I swear there was like a selection thing. Maybe asked to confirm certain choices you previously made. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Here we go.
When the dead started walking, I was small and alone. Until a man named Lee became my protector. Lee protected other people too. But he couldn't save everyone.
Lee saved Doug. Lee saved Carly. Yep, we saved Carly in my playthrough.
You can never save everyone. The living were just as dangerous as the dead. A woman in our group named Lily lost her dad, and then she just couldn't cope. She took the life that
I like this though. I like this little intro segment. I've always liked it with this comic book look. Could you imagine, like, if they made something like this, like the Telltale gameplay in a comic book? That would be kind of cool. I'd definitely be interested in reading that. Lee left Lily behind. That's what we did.
Lee left her on the side of the road. Lee taught me how to survive. He protected me as long as he could. But he got bit. Because of me. And even in the end, he was still teaching.
Keep your hair short. That's what's important, man.
Hair short, just not worth the risk.
Lee wouldn't make it. He knew it was the end. He made one final request.
I'm sorry? What the fuck is going on here?
He asked me to shoot him. And I did.
What, I don't even get the choice to leave Lee? Okay, that's
I
weird.
met another group after
Not that I would have wanted
Broken
that, but...
people, running from their past. There was a woman who gave birth to a boy named Alvin Jr. AJ. He made it. But the mom didn't. And I started to take care of him.
I wonder if we can
Then,
save my saves.
Jane left AJ in the snow.
Yeah.
I thought he was gone forever. That was the last straw for Kenny. And without Lee around, I had to make the call.
I shot Kenny, I let Jane die. I let Jane die, let's do that. That's what I did.
couldn't. And Kenny killed Jane. It turned out AJ was alive. Jane hid him to make a point. Knowing what they'd done,
Still stayed with Kenny.
I still decided we were better together, for AJ's sake. But like everything else, it wouldn't last.
Well, hold on. Where's
AJ and I
Wellington?
traveled to a new frontier.
Where's the Wellington
Thought
ending,
we
man?
found something that worked.
Whatever.
But I was wrong again. They took AJ from me. Said I was too young to take care of him.
Press X to continue. What is this, man? Like, where are my choices here?
I thought maybe they were right. I said my goodbyes. I regretted it later. I searched for a long time. Just when I gave up hope, I found him. We're searching together now for a place we can call home. I'm all AJ has. He's all I have.
I feel like I'm gonna get kind of sad
With my life, just like Lee.
playing this
For
season.
me.
It is, you know, obviously final season. But, I mean, I've played it already. I've uploaded it before. It's just, this is probably going to be the last time I ever dabble in the Walking Dead content ever again. So, I'm kind of sad, man, because that's kind of how, like, I started my channel on this. So, I don't know. But I will say, they were cooking with this season. I don't think it's my favorite season, but like the graphics, the gameplay, it all looks just very nice. And my cat is attacking my feet. Not gonna do that. That's naughty. Naughty kitty.
What you doing there, goofball?
Pretending we got bullets.
Well, don't. It's getting on my nerves.
I don't like goofball. I'm too big for it.
How about shitbird?
Would you prefer shitbird?
No. That's mean. You're a shitbird.
What's wrong? AJ?
Hungry.
Hey there, Alvin Jr. It's me, Disco Broccoli. Word on the street is that you want to eat me. Is that true? Do you want to eat me?
Come on, Clem. I can't eat a toy.
Oh man, my feelings are hurt.
My stomach hurts.
Sassy.
Here, practice your reading.
But I don't wanna.
It'll take your mind off your stomach.
Preheat oven. Place cream, vanilla beans into a saucepan and bring to a boil.
On second thought, never mind. That's only gonna make you hungrier. Here you go. About all we got.
What about you?
Go for it. We'll find something else soon.
I believe you.
I don't understand what, like, I'm still kind of not understanding why I wasn't able to select Wellington ending. I guess it doesn't matter. They really don't want you to care about the Wellington ending. Because, God, I know in that ending, you can grab a hat. You can grab Kenny's hat. But it doesn't even matter. I like, that is one of the biggest flops in this season, is the fact that you cannot give Kenny's hat to AJ. Even if you have Kenny's hat. Which, I don't know, that felt like an important choice to me
We gonna
way
do it?
back in the day.
Think so.
Looks clear.
We're doing it.
Can you go back and try Wellington ending? I mean, I did on my original playthrough, like, way back in 2018, but... And I guess I did this playthrough as well, but it doesn't let you select the Wellington ending. It's just like, you're either with Kenny or you're not, which is strange. I mean, I think regardless, it doesn't really change anything. Like, I don't know. I do not like the way they import these saves.
Water too.
It is also kind of somewhat my fault for not understanding, like, Season 3 saves from years ago were still on here, and then it imported that, and I don't know, it was just kind of messy. But, I mean, for the most part, everything, thankfully, with that, like, choice selection thing, I've got pretty much all the choices that were important to me.
All right. Let's find some food.
I think it is better to be with Kenny than Wellington, even though he's totally unhinged. Yeah, but, I mean, it's kind of, I guess it's how you look at it. I feel like, obviously, I do like the Kenny ending, but I feel like the Wellington ending is the best ending for Clementine, and especially with Kenny, because when we're with Kenny, we know that he's dead in Season 3. But if we're not with Kenny, you know, it's kind of like up in the air. Like, you don't really know what happens to Kenny after that, so... Is there a zombie somewhere? Oh. So, I don't know, I guess I kind of like the Wellington ending, too, because it's like... Clementine does have the chance to, stun. Okay. Clementine has the chance to take, Kenny's hat. Hold on, I need to make sure that
Still with me?
this audio
Still
is not
here.
too
No
busted.
bites.
Next, we get in there.
I guess it doesn't sound that bad. I have to admit, I never saw the Wellington ending. Ooh, really? It's, I would definitely check it out. It's a pretty solid ending. I think it's probably the most hopeful ending in Season 2. Although it's pretty bittersweet if you like Kenny. But it kind of leaves Kenny, like,
Monster trap?
I don't know what the word would be,
It's not
ambiguous.
trash.
Like, his
You
outcome is unknown. But
For fun,
you do get to say your final goodbyes to him.
you get in the
Kind of an
tower
emotional
and someone
scene.
pushes you so that you go really
And,
high.
Clementine and AJ are left in Wellington, which does have quite a hopeful, like, outcome for it. Like, you know, you're in a giant community that's gated, and they have all sorts of supplies. But obviously, of course, they have to shoehorn their story in somehow in Season 3, and no matter what you choose, Season 3 will still happen. Did they take away AJ in the Wellington ending? No. In the Wellington ending, it's Clementine and AJ because they cannot have any more people. They're, like, over capacity or whatever. And then Kenny says that he convinces them to just take Clementine and AJ, and then you can choose to stay with Kenny still after that, or you can go to Wellington. But if you're asking if, like, the New Frontier still takes AJ in the Wellington ending, that doesn't change. That still stays the same. Because, I mean, I think it's honestly kind of lazy writing. I still am kind of bummed out to this day about how they treated your endings in Season 2 to Season 3. But the Wellington ending, honestly, kind of at least does make some sense.
You inside a new place.
That would probably happen is it gets raided by the New Frontier, and then... Or at least I think it's the New Frontier. I don't think it's ever explicitly stated, but I've always kind of assumed the New Frontier is who's
Inside a new
raiding
place?
Wellington. But,
We always find somewhere to
to
hide. That's right.
yeah, it gets raided, and then Clementine has to run away with AJ. I thought maybe the New Frontier wouldn't exist in the Wellington ending. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the reason why I think this is I swear that if you look at the models, it could just be a reuse of assets, but I swear some of the models that are, you know, involved with raiding like the characters that are involved with raiding the Wellington ending. Right, I shouldn't say it's not the ending. It's more like what happens to your ending in season 3. The same models are used for some of the characters in the New Frontier. They're not like any important characters as far as I remember, but I don't know. It probably is more just a reuse of assets, because at the time they probably thought like, whatever, nobody's gonna pay attention to this anyways. But I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. But yeah, regardless, I hate how the endings are treated in season 3, because if you're with Kenny, he just dies in a car crash. If you're with Jane, she, like, I don't know if I can really say this on stream, but like, she unalives herself, and it just doesn't seem very, like, it seems so out of character for Jane to do that. Like, granted, she is like kind of a more how do I put this in like a nicer way? She's more self-preserving. She's more, you know, focusing on survival of yourself over everybody else.
Homemade.
But like, it just does not make sense to me, the way that her character does that. Because Wellington and Richmond are both really far apart. I have to admit, I've been to Richmond in real life, and the people are like, in here, really rich and rude. I'd have to, that's pretty cool. I've always kind of wanted to go to any of the spots that are in The Walking Dead, or at least based on. That's pretty interesting, though. That's really cool that you got to see Richmond. I saw that. It was really uncharacteristic of Jane. Yeah, that was kind of like the beginning of me disliking Telltale.
That's not happening.
I don't know. To be honest, it's not really the developer's fault with everything that was going on, but I don't know. Couple that with the cut content in Season 3 and Season 2. I think Season 2 and Season 3 had the most cut content out of the entire series. And I think especially Season 2 had the most cut content, and it's... I don't know, it's just...
Poison.
I've kind of already gone into rants about it already. Playing this again just brought those memories back up, but... You know, what do? You can't really change it now, but... You know, this series and Season 2 and Season 3 especially had a lot more potential, and unfortunately seems kind of wasted.
Do we get the key?
A lot of wasted potential. But it's all scripted by writers, whether it fits the character or not. I guess that's the other thing too that I don't like about Telltale games, is they will shoehorn you into something no matter what. And to an extent, I can understand that when you're making like games. Like, if you technically, yeah, I know there's seasons, but you're technically playing 4 games right now. There's 4 different games with a little like DLC content on the side. So obviously it's gonna be tough if you have like Season 2. They would essentially, if they wanted to really branch off of the endings like in a very meaningful and impactful way, they would essentially have to make separate games that, like, they would have to make a Season 3, like 2 Season 3s in a way. One with Jane being alive and one with Kenny being alive. And I understand that that would be very tough, time-consuming, take a lot of resources. I understand that. But at the very least, they could have treated their deaths with more grace. They could have gotten more creative. Or at the very least, you know, don't have them die, just have them, like, separate some sort of way. Oh yeah, I forgot. So we have the choice to eliminate these zombies or to send AJ inside. I'm not gonna, fortunately, I have to do this in front of AJ, but...
I'll get the key.
But like another company that I thought that did these games really well, like the choice-based games, are Until Dawn and Detroit Become Human, which I'd like to play both of those sometime soon. The counter argument for those games, though, are that they don't have sequels and they don't have, like, it's just one game, you know. So they have a lot more freedom with what they can do. Because they don't have to worry about, you know, following other players' choices into a sequel game. I like season 2
Go
except
this
that
way.
you are forced to choose between Kenny and Jane. I like them both because all the rest abandoned Clem with Arvo. It's a great game with a great story mode, but I don't like all my options. I'll have to check those out. Uphill Dawn and Detroit Become Human. Not Uphill Dawn. It's Until Dawn. It's more of like a, kind of like based off of like cheesy horror flick games. My cat is attacking my foot right now. Stop it.
They
What
had
are you
a
doing,
good thing going
you little,
here.
little
we stay here?
daredevil?
We'll see.
But yeah, those are definitely really fun.
No one's here.
Um,
No one's ever anywhere.
I think Detroit Become Human is one of
It's
my
always just
favorite
monsters.
choice-based games, aside from Telltale games.
I'm here, kiddo.
I know.
You saying I'm not someone?
That's not what I mean.
There are definitely more choice-based games, but I don't know. I agree with you though on the season 2 thing.
Just a few.
I wasn't
Remember
so
what
much
they
of a big
said?
fan of Jane.
You know this.
But
Always aim for the head.
I don't know. It's even despite the fact that I wasn't a huge fan of Jane compared to Kenny, like I always kind of was more on Kenny's side, or at least I wanted to keep Kenny alive. I still don't like what they did. They really like. It would have been so much better if they did a Luke versus Kenny situation. I think that would be a much tougher choice for me, because I really liked both of those characters. I'm not saying I didn't like Jane, but like I don't know. It just feels like lazy writing, I guess, in a way to like, because Jane was an interesting character, and then she just does this weird shit for no reason that antagonizes Kenny, and like I don't really understand it. I don't know. What's up, chat? How's it going? Extentacion? Oh my god, he's back. Hey, sup? Oh, Until Dawn, I see. Hey, Austish. I always find myself watching The Walking Dead at night. Probably not a good idea to watch it at night. I like both, but I like Jane because she taught Clem survival skills. I like watching The Walking Dead at night. That's one thing, too, I guess.
Didn't see a kid.
I don't think Walking Dead's too spooky, but
No.
I kind of went into this, I don't know if
they
you guys were here for that, but I know I definitely had a lot of people in here for when I was playing the season 2 Walking Dead. That one could have been so, like, I kind of want to just pull this up again, but I went through it so many times, I'm probably going to get annoying for the people who are watching this in the future that are like, you know, oh, dude, you already talked about this for the 5th time, we don't want to see it, but I would definitely recommend checking out the cut content in Season 2 down to, why can't I not, like, move this? There's a trapdoor under there, I can see it. But the cut content in Season 2 is very, like, they had so much potential with that, and that one was going to be very creepy, too. And even down to, like, the... Watch the swears, AJ.
Well, you said shit before.
do as I say, not as I do.
But down to the actual, like, the episode panels, when you're selecting episodes, those were completely different. They had really, like, it honestly kind of felt like they were going for a very creepy, eerie survival horror aspect in Season 2. But of
Something
course,
to hear.
you know, that didn't pan out that way. But I'll definitely, if you ever get the chance, look into the original episode panels for Season 2 with the original music and the original, like, artwork. And you can see that they definitely wanted to go with a much more eerie and creepy tone in the series or the season, which unfortunately didn't happen.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it is. We could eat for weeks with this much.
It's rigged.
I'll go back and look up Season 2 part.
AJ,
Yeah, definitely. If you can't find specifically what I'm talking about, you can always just go back on my channel and look at me playing Season 2. I usually would show the cut content at either the beginning or the end of each stream. And I did that several times throughout playing Season 2, so if you're interested and you want to find more about it, I would definitely recommend looking up a channel called In Cold Blood on YouTube. And he does a lot of He goes through the whole series, but especially season 2, he had a lot of
To the sides and be my eyes while I
cut
do
content on that, and it was just really good. Also, how come the zombies don't like chase after him? Okay, here's okay. Never mind. Nope, that was the wrong one. Not the one I wanted to do. Still worked though. That's all right.
Over here. Let's get to the car.
I like all the seasons, except that almost everybody dies in each season. Yeah, that's... I mean, I get that's kind of the point of these games, but I do kind of wish more people could, like, be saved for a long time. Like, I feel like Conrad was a really good one in Season 3, but I wish I wish they treated more characters like they did with Conrad in Season 3. I don't find much people playing this anymore. Yeah, that's kind of the sad part about playing this game again. It's like, you know, everybody's kind of done with this series. I understand why, because there's nothing else that's really going to come out about it, but I just kind of wish there was more. I see a lot of different, like, almost clickbaity videos of how this series will come back, but I've never seen any, like, definitive proof. And even the one game that Telltale was working on, The Wolf Among Us, that one actually has a confirmed sequel in the making, but I swear that's in development hell, because they've been making that for the past 5-6 years, and there's been no updates to that, so I kind of doubt that there's going to be another Walking Dead game, but I would definitely be very happy if there was. That would be awesome. I don't know where I was in 2009, but I never saw this game back then. What? I was tapping X. Okay, well. I died.
Clem, look, the keys.
Yeah, I know, I thought it came out in 2012, but maybe it came out earlier. But I remember the first time I got into Walking Dead is I kept seeing videos when I was a kid of it popping up on my YouTube channel, or like YouTubers playing it, and then I saw it in a GameStop, and it was like a pre-owned disc of the first season. I remember me and my dad were in GameStop, we got that game, went home and played it, and I fell in love with it. It was the first game that I played in a long time that has like this kind of choose your own adventure style, which I was always into that. I love those books. Could be remade with better options and less deaths. That's a good idea too. I'm very wary of remakes. That's true. I'm also kind of nervous about some remakes, but then again, there are some really good remakes. Like, the Resident Evil 4 remake was really good, which I still have to continue that stream. I just started that, like, a couple weeks ago. The Silent Hill 2 remake was amazing. I love that. And I streamed that a couple months ago when that game came out. I love that. I need to replay through that and try different endings in that game. That one was so good. I still don't think it was as creepy as the original though, but that's more based off of just the graphics.
Sometimes I don't know the reason why, so I guess I'll keep.
They always got good music choices in these games too.
And lots of rambling.
Sometimes they ruin the originals. Yeah, they definitely. There's quite a few remakes out there that kind of. They just don't hold a candle to how well the original games were. Hope I didn't distract you while walkers were attacking. No, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I don't know. That was kind of more my fault. Maybe it was 2012. I thought someone said 2009. I like the Pikmin 1 remake, except I think it made it too easy. I still have to play that. I still definitely have to play the Pikmin remake. I remember playing a Pikmin game on the GameCube, and I loved that. It's so fun. I like the music in the intro and outro here. I think my favorite one is when they use First Aid Kit Wolf in the Michonne DLC. I really like that. It's one of my favorites. And of course that classic Take Us Back song that they use in Season 1, and they use in this season too. At the end. What are you doing, kitty? Simmer down. You're all over the place. The picturesque colorization. Yeah, it's... See, I will say that I was hating on the graphic black being implemented in the Definitive Edition. I'm glad that you have the option to turn it off, but I feel like it's very contextual of whether it looks good or not in the other seasons on this Definitive Edition, but obviously graphic black was made for this season, so it looks phenomenal on this one. Yeah, I don't know. It is kind of sad playing through this again, because I just said this at the start of the stream, but my channel was essentially like my following and everything. Like my channel started with this series years ago, and it's kind of sad that once I'm done with this season, there really is nothing else to really do related to The Walking Dead anymore. I could always go for like a replay eventually someday, but what are you doing, cat? But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's melancholic. Would you quit? What is going on with this cat, bro? Calm down. I'm getting clawed to death over here. I have to Google that, the First Aid Kit Wolf. Yeah, it's a great song. Pretty good. They used it in the Michonne series.
Shit.
Of the DLC in this series.
Shit.
So it was your first live. I have to admit I've never done lives, but if I did, this would be one of them. So when I first played The Walking Dead, I guess it was back in 2014. I don't know why I'm trying to hit this door again when it's locked already. But I didn't start doing I didn't really start getting into live streams to the extent that I'm at now until I don't know, just shy of 9 months ago, because it took me forever to find a quality setup, and now I'm finally doing it. I've always wanted to stream The Walking Dead for years, but I just never, figured out a great way to do it until now. But yeah, that was back in 2014. I would make these Walking Dead videos. I was just a little kid at the time too, but I'd make videos on The Walking Dead and all that. I never did lives. I just would record myself playing them and then re-upload them. But now I'm doing live streams, yeah. And I started doing the Walking Dead live streams. I'd say it's been about a month ago, a little over a month ago. I started Season 1. I probably could have had it all finished by now, but I just haven't had enough free time to be streaming that much. Chair, there we go. Lives are pretty fun, honestly, because what I like the most about doing live streams is I don't have to worry about editing or going back and saving it to my computer and then re-uploading it to YouTube. It's all already done for me, in a way, which is nice. And it also does feel a little bit more interactive, especially when there's a lot of people watching in the chat. It's pretty fun. Doesn't feel like I'm talking to myself. A lot of YouTubers probably have that feeling where it's okay, I'm making a YouTube video and I have to talk to myself the whole time, and it does kind of feel a little weird. But when it's live, obviously it's live, so it feels a lot more interactive, I guess, in a way. Used to raise a pet kitten with a friend that used to use his claws to climb up on me. That's what this cat's trying to do right now. Ellie was really close with the cat, but I left it with a friend because I wasn't sure I could take care of it. Yeah, I've got a couple pets that's happened to me with. It's always kind of sad, but at the very least, you can always hopefully rest assured knowing that the pet is in good hands, living a good life.
Don't move. Stay where you are. Don't turn around. Put down the knife.
How about you do the same? We're not gonna hurt you. We've got your boy, he's safe. I'll take you to see him.
Huh. How do I know you're telling the truth? Prove it. Show him to me.
Trust me, and I will. See? We're not gonna hurt you. I'm Marlon. The little guy's Tennessee. 10 for short. He's the one been taking care of you.
Oh, I will say the end of this episode is very well done.
Sorry about
Cinematic masterpiece, the ending of this episode.
You were in pretty rough shape when we found you. You had to take precautions, you know, just in case.
It wasn't exactly a welcoming thing to wake up to.
Look, we didn't have time to keep a constant eye on you. Like I said,
I have to admit, I do like the conversations too when I'm all alone here at night, but I hope I don't talk too much. See, that's the only downside to streaming is like, and there's a lot of chats. I'm trying to reply to them. I also feel like I'm taking away the gameplay experience. But I don't know. I guess people like me talking sometimes, talking with the chat, so that's always good. But I do kind of feel like sometimes I kind of am too much of a yapper here and there, but I mean, that's kind of the point of the live stream, so people expect a quiet, no commentary experience. I don't think they're going to get that on this channel. I spent way too much money on all this equipment to not take advantage of utilizing the mic and everything. I had a really strong dog once I couldn't take care of. It would always break its leech and escape, and the animal control threatened to take him away.
Take it you know how to handle yourself?
That's a bummer.
Don't usually see people our age alone.
Maybe,
You sound surprised. Like you think I can't
I guess-
handle myself.
Oh, no, not at all. Sorry.
I don't know.
I mean to come off
I
that
would
way.
say I do want to eventually get a dog in the
pretty
future,
cool.
but that would be kind of my fear. So I would definitely have to get like one of those electrical collars or whatever, where it's like you can put a fence. It's all like wireless, I guess, in a way, so it'll start like beeping, and it'll
It's good we found you.
eventually they learn to not cross that
Easy
area,
to get you out
so
of that wreck.
you don't have to worry about them unless like the battery dies. That would be the only thing, is like the battery and the collar dies.
Yeah.
That would not be good,
Fuck.
because then they could just be
to
like,
work
oh shit, the
fast.
battery's dead, I can just
I don't
walk
know what
around.
would have happened if we hadn't seen the smoke.
I appreciate
It must have been a really strong dog.
Alone with the
Break
kid?
the leash.
Not a pleasant thought.
This kid is a
I've seen
fucking
some
freak.
serious
What is this?
Hi there?
I don't like the way this kid's looking at me.
What's his problem?
You're just new. I mean, we haven't seen anything like you in ever.
What is this place?
You can probably tell it used to be a school. Now it's whatever we want it to be.
And who's in charge?
Well, I am. It probably sounds strange, kids run by a kid, but we do all right for ourselves. We've got good walls, good defenses, and a good location too. No one really comes out this way anymore.
No adults. At all.
It wasn't always like this though. People leave, they die. There's less of us all around. I got us a system in place that works well enough. Allow me to make it formal. Welcome to Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth. You and your boy, feels like you both fit that description. It's hard to survive too long these days without being a bit troubled.
You got me and AJ all wrong, Marlon. Couple of pure angels.
Jury's still out on you, but an angel your boy is decidedly not. He's been a little terror since he arrived.
Excuse me?
Let's just say he hasn't been happy without you around. At all.
Yo! Marlon! We got walkers on the fence!
Shit. I need to take care of this. Knowing Willie, it's probably 2 grandma walkers and an angry squirrel. You got bigger fish. The kid's inside. Think he's with Lewis.
Lewis?
Oh, right. Just listen for the music. You'll find him. Get a move on, Willie!
After that, I was afraid to adopt another cat / dog. I definitely can relate to that. I try not to, I don't know. I feel like a lot of times, like you know, if I could have a damn zoo, but it's difficult. I don't really want to,
Follow the music.
I guess, be responsible for too many animals at once. And I just feel like a lot of times I don't have enough time to take care of the animals that I did have, or still do have, like, just based off of work and, you know, all the stuff that I have going on in my life. But although I sort of own a fox because it comes around all the time, I feed him but he doesn't stay. That's awesome. Dude, foxes are dope. I'd love to have a fox as a pet. That's pretty cool though, if you have like a fox that can just just kind of comes around. That's pretty cool.
You little motherfucker! Hey! Hey! About time you woke up! Your little boy just bit me! He's lucky I didn't take a boot to his head. Nearly took a chunk out of me.
God, I'm so sorry. He acts out sometimes. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, well, ain't we all? Don't see any of us sinking our teeth into either of you. Boy needs to learn some respect.
Tickle him.
I'm okay. And you know what you are?
What?
Ticklish. But, AJ, listen to me. That girl out there says you bit her. Is that true? You can't be doing that, kiddo. These people helped us.
I didn't mean to. She snuck up on me.
Still, no more bites.
No more bites.
You're not dead. That's good. Watch the kid for you.
Whoa, what's going on?
My name is AJ.
Playing music without
Excuse
playing the
me.
piano?
I watched AJ for you.
He's not my kid.
Is this a glitch? Is this an audio glitch? Is this supposed to
Shit,
do this?
That's not what I meant. Sorry. Please don't be mad. Wouldn't want to meet Ruby's fate.
AJ doesn't like people coming up behind him.
Don't ever do it.
Loud and clear, little man. Thankfully, I was here to calm him down with my alluring music.
Is Erickson's the same McCarroll Ranch that Dr. Lingard talked about? No, it's actually not. I thought for a while when I first started playing this that it was, but it's not. It is actually...
Don't worry, I've got it.
It's, at the end of the season, you get to find out what McCarroll Ranch was. Unfortunately, to me, it feels kind of short-lived and not really up to the hype of what McCarroll Ranch was supposed to be. Because throughout this, throughout the episodes, if I remember right, Clementine has like these nightmares of it. And then it finally happens and it's like, well, I mean, I can see why it would be kind of like traumatic to go through, but it's really not that bad. In hindsight of like all the stuff that happens in this series.
Maybe
Where it belongs.
But what I do like is in McCarroll Ranch we get to see Eddie again, which I know not a lot of people really remember Eddie, but
Is it actually loaded?
I'll guarantee he's a
Eddie was one of my favorite DLC characters from the 400 Days, and Eddie is in McCarroll Ranch. Unfortunately,
You don't know any others?
not for very long.
Well, there is one. But you're armed.
But yeah, at the end of this season, we get to see what McCarroll Ranch was.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling.
Oh god, what is going on? We've got 2 piano mixes. What is going on with the audio right now? We've got 2 pianos playing at the same time, and it is not mixing well.
What do you think, AJ?
I don't know. It's loud.
Yeah, it is loud, and it is playing by itself. A ghost piano, exactly.
Press this key. Come on.
Go ahead, AJ. Press it.
I must admit, I don't remember Eddie. I probably should. Eddie is kind of honestly forgettable, but
Now press this
he,
one. And this one.
he was like kind of the pothead kind of dude
You're a
that
natural.
was with Wyatt in the 400 Days. So essentially, the guys who
You seen Rosie?
you have to play rock paper scissors with them. You're being chased in a vehicle that eventually you find out was Nate that was chasing after him, and then they hit somebody in the road, and then they have to kind of figure out rock paper scissors between the two who's the one that has to go out and find out if it was a zombie or if it was a human.
Fine.
He has like this beanie on. I don't know. He's just a goofy guy. He's very memorable from 400 Days to me, but it's interesting to me. Out of every character that they decided to choose, Eddie was the one that they chose to bring back in this season, which I was super happy about. I've always been like, out of all the 400 Days characters, Eddie was my favorite, but I don't think Eddie was really that popular. Like, not a lot of people really remember him. Nobody really cares. Because
It's almost like someone drew their
it was, I mean, he was in The Walking Dead for all of like 20 minutes. So there wasn't enough time to really leave a lasting impression.
Just saying. There's gotta be some explanation.
I don't think we've met. I'm Clementine.
Yeah, I know. Your kid won't stop talking about you.
Hello, Clementine. I'm Violet. Nice to meet you.
What he said.
All right, boys and girls, they're starting to fill in.
Come on.
Be careful out there. Don't mind Violet. She, grows on you. I promise. Oh, this? It's a chair leg. I call it Cheryl's.
Clem, let me help. I need you to watch my back. Call out from inside if you see anything. Cool?
Okay.
See you on the other side.
It's still really cool to me how, like, throughout this season, Telltale went bankrupt and then Skybound stepped in to finish it. I'm very, very glad that at least this series got an ending. Because for a minute there, I was nervous that there was never going to be an ending to this series back in the day.
Nice work, Clementine. Could use a little more finesse, though. Watch and learn. Hey, over here. Follow me. And that's how you school a walker. There's a whole bunch of traps laying around this area for these asshats. They're all marked, so keep a lookout.
It's like kind of a waste to do this, but you know, you have all these traps set up, and for what? All the time it takes. Whoa, 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 man! I clicked circle. Well, that works.
Looks like they made it back in one piece. Come on, meet him halfway.
What the fuck, dude? I clicked circle. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. Nice. I thought I clicked circle. What the hell? I have to admit, I can't remember hearing about the series back in the day. In like 2010 or 2012. I guess my gaming is a bit outdated. I remember just seeing it on like YouTube, but I didn't really know much about it. And then me and my dad took a gamble and bought the game, and I really enjoyed it. But I have to take a break here for just a minute, but I will be right back in about 5-ish minutes or so. So I'm going to pause the stream, and I will be right back. Back to finish the episode off, hopefully.
Looks like they made it back in one piece. Come on, meet him halfway.
Alright, cut that. There we go. I'm gonna take a break too, but I'll be back. Awesome. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully see you soon. Circle, circle, what are you doing? I guess that works.
Nice timing. We're not going to be able to hold them off much longer.
No kidding. Where'd all these walkers come from?
We can talk when we're back inside the gates. Keep an eye out for stragglers.
You know, you're not half bad considering the circumstances and all.
Thanks.
Let's finish these guys off. We don't need them attracting more walkers back to the school.
piece of shit. I hate this cleanup bullshit.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a dog in here. Is it Rosie in here?
Good girl. Shh, shh, hey, hey. It's all right, girl. It's all right. Hey, see you and Rosie are making friends.
Had a bad experience with the dog once.
Well, Rosie here can help you get over it. She's as cuddly as they come. Oh, except when she's mauling walkers, that is.
That walker came out of nowhere.
All right, fun's over. Let's get inside. I'm fucking starving.
You're not the only one.
How'd it go out there?
How do you think it went?
Be nice, Asim.
Safe stone's nearly dry. I could barely find enough for tonight. We're gonna have to scout out further if we want food for the winter.
We'll talk about it later.
Bullshit. We should talk about this right now.
I said later, damn it.
Still standing, I see. I'd call that a B+ performance there, Vi. You've done better.
Fuck off.
B- then. Now, Clem here. That was a solid A. A+ even. Don't be jealous, Vi. Be better.
You did a good job out there too, Lewis.
You're too kind. And accurate.
You're falling right into his trap, you know.
Trap schmap. She's just speaking the God's honest.
So am I. They're pretty good with the monsters.
Come on, y'all. Food's
AJ! Yeah, you can't really walk up behind him. He's got a thing about that.
A painful thing. He can't go around punching people in the... No, I'd expect him to eat at the same table.
I'll talk to him. Hey.
Hey,
What are you looking at?
what's that bird doing? That's gross. He should stop.
So, we should talk about what just happened.
It was an accident.
I know.
I didn't mean to hit him. I didn't know that it was Marvin.
Marlon.
Right.
AJ, I'm sure they'll forgive you, but we should go talk to them.
But I don't think they like me. I can just tell. They don't.
Well, let's try not hitting them for a start, or biting.
He snuck up on me.
AJ, listen. We haven't eaten for days. The car is gone. All that's outside these walls are walkers. Do you really want to go back out there?
No.
So we should apologize to Marlon.
Right now?
Well, we can work up to it. Let's talk to the other kids first.
Let's talk to Lewis.
Hey guys.
Clem, AJ, this is Omar. Excuse me. Chef Omar.
Hello, and no, it's not ready yet.
Omar's a perfectionist. The slightest flavor out of place and he's grumpy for a week.
You can eat or you can eat right. All it'll cost you is a little patience.
I'll let you guys know when we're done.
I'm not sure anyone would pledge to that.
There's that girl, I bet.
Yeah, want to talk to her?
You mean say I'm sorry?
Yes.
She's scary and always seems so mad.
You can do it. You just gotta... tell her why you did it.
Because of my... thing?
Yep, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just be honest.
Yes. I'm sorry I bit you sometimes. When I get scared, I do that, but I don't mean to. I just get scared, and I'm sorry, and I hope your finger is okay.
Oh, Shug, it's alright. We can all get a little crazy when we get scared. Thank you for your honesty and your apology.
I did it!
You sure did.
I'm not ready. Not yet.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Let's talk to someone
Just
else.
apologize to her, but you're not ready to say sorry to him. Alright. Whatever.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hey. It's you two. Clementine, right?
Yep. A sim, right?
What are you writing?
What happened today? I chronicle everything.
Like a diary?
I try to think of it more like a history book. Those who do not learn from the past and all that.
You seemed really mad at Marlin back there.
He keeps pulling back the safe zone. We have fewer and fewer places to hunt, which means we're gonna have fewer and fewer things to eat.
The new girl went and helped the hunting party come back. She...
Hey, zip it! That is not yours to read, kid. Give it back.
It was just sitting there.
So?
Let's see what
It was
you got to
just
say.
sitting there.
Finish that sentence, AJ.
Saved my life. I F-worded up and looked like a fool.
Not cool. I write mistakes down so they won't happen again. I gotta finish this before dinner. Not to be, like, rude, but, you know. Bye.
No dialogue tree for that? Come on. Already talked to you guys.
Hey.
You're new.
Is that a bone knife?
I am.
What is this, rust?
I'm carving a weapon.
Yeah, I can see that.
You're good at that.
You like that, huh, little dude? Want to see something cool?
I want to see.
Pretty rad, huh? That's how you fuck up some monsters.
Swear.
I'm sorry.
Huh.
All right. What we got hiding over here? Okay, there are people over here.
Hey, guys.
What is this?
Our graveyard. You guys still do that?
Kinda, sorta.
So, who's buried here?
Nobody really. This is where we buried 10 sisters' belongings. Minnie and Sophie. Twins. Lost them. Both about a year ago. Paying respects.
Should we do that too? Maybe?
No. Let them have some space.
Okay. I'm glad you're not in a graveyard. Clem,
Yeah?
I'm ready to talk to Marlon.
Okay.
Let's do it. Whoa, kidder. Jumping on me like
Clementine,
that.
right? I'm Brody. He's a sweet little fella. Figured there ain't a lot of room for sweetness still out there.
Be careful. He bites.
Don't worry about Ruby. From what I hear, it was self-defense.
I'm really sorry I hit you. Can we please stay here and eat dinner and not go out into the forest and get killed by monsters?
Well, don't sweat it, buddy. You can make it up to me by teaching me your technique. You are a regular heavyweight.
Hey, Clem! AJ! Stew's done!
You guys earned your supper after all.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
Thanks. Wow, can't remember the last time we had a hot meal. This is really good.
Cat keeps jumping on me.
Come on.
Where are your manners, AJ?
Good night.
Good night. Clem.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sure they shared as much as they could.
So we got another chat on YouTube.
AJ,
Pandal, welcome on in. AJ is so adorable.
I'm full, kiddo. You can have the rest.
He is. It's pretty cute.
You sure?
Like all the little and mannerisms. What?
I'm all done.
Why did my phone open up Siri? Oh gosh damn it! Not again! Not again!
Now what?
I'll tell you what. Time for something very important.
Oh, God. Good night.
Violet, it's time.
What's the game tonight, Lou?
War. The oldest game around. A game played by man and beast alike. The only game there is.
I don't know the game. The only card game I've played had less people.
Don't worry. You'll pick it up as we go.
It's easy. Everyone gets a stack of cards. Everyone flips one over. Highest card wins.
And the winner gets to ask Clem a question. What? I want to get to know you. We all do.
And what if I win?
Then you get to ask us one. It's only fair.
Oh, wait, what about AJ?
What about him? Looks like he's made a friend. Come on. You can take your eyes off him for one card game. Bet you both could use a break from each other.
Yeah, maybe. This is his first time around anyone his own age. Sometimes he acts more like an adult than a kid. It's nice to see him act like a little boy again.
Lewis, if you would.
Way to go, me. So, about AJ. Where are AJ's parents? You two don't really look related, so... What happened there?
They're dead. They were nice people. For the most part.
It makes sense. He's a nice kid.
For the most part. Hey, I win.
Hey, you do. So, what do you want to know?
What's up with your haircut, Marlon?
Oh boy.
What do you mean?
She means it looks like a dead cat. Probably smells like one, too.
I look cool.
Whatever you say.
I say I look cool.
Booyah!
Come on, spit it out.
So, ever have a boyfriend?
Oh my god.
What? It happens. Perfectly valid question. You can ask me if I've ever had a girlfriend. I haven't, by the way.
I met a boy one time,
And?
and we were friends.
Just friends. Nothing else? Nothing at all?
Well, I guess I'll go with this because that's how my Clementine was in
I don't
season
know what
3.
you'd
But
call them. I had some sort of feelings for him. Maybe not exactly love, but something.
Ha, I win. So, Clem, you can't have been alone this entire time. Who used to take care of you? Family? Anyone?
Lee or lots of people? Let's go lots
I
of
had
people.
people.
Everyone had people at some point. We had adults here. Now we don't.
Well, I had people, and now I don't.
No, I want to be more open with that. Damn it. How old is Clem in this season? She looks grown from
I
where
win
season
again.
3 used to be. Yeah, she's
You
like
indeed.
17 or
Ask
18
away.
in this season, I think, compared to season 3. I think she was like 15, 14 to 16, somewhere in there, I think. I might be wrong on that, but yeah, she's definitely a couple years older than she was in season 3.
You guys meet anyone famous out there?
No.
Too bad. You'd figure a movie star or something would show up somewhere.
They had like millions of dollars. They're probably living in a bunker with butlers and waterbeds out the ass.
Yeah, maybe.
I met a guy who used to be a baseball player. Like, for money.
That's cool. I used to love baseball. Was he good at it?
Dunno. We never got to play. He was good with a bat, though.
Baseball sucks.
You suck.
Not as much as baseball. Victory Violet. Here's something I love to ask when I'm in groups. Out of the 4 of us, who do you think is gonna die first?
That is fucked up.
Oh, I know.
Huh. Maybe you, Marlon?
Foreshadowing?
Really?
That's what's happened to almost everyone I know who tried to keep a group alive.
Yeah. Almost everyone.
I can't actually remember who dies in this season.
I am the greatest.
I feel like a lot of people can
Just ask your
die
damn question.
if you mess things up.
Ever? Actually, never mind.
What? Ask it.
It's not a fun question.
Ask.
Ever had to kill someone you loved?
Lewis.
Hey, she wanted me to ask.
Lee. His name was Lee. It was the same day I found out my parents were dead.
That sounds like a rough day.
Yeah. Worst day of my life. I think I'm done playing for tonight.
Yeah. It's probably for the best.
You wanted me to ask.
Let's go, AJ.
Good night.
I feel like you can say Kenny in there if you killed Kenny in season 2. But I might be wrong.
Long day, huh?
Yep. Real long.
I hope you know Lewis didn't mean any harm there. He's just the world's biggest dumbass. Yeah, he's my best friend, so I can legally call him that. You guys relax. Get some sleep. Feel human for a minute. In the morning, come find me. We can talk about making this long term.
We can stay?
We can talk about it.
We could hide in there. If a monster came.
Don't think we'll have to.
Oh. Well, in case we do. This box has so many colors.
Well, must have been an artist living in here.
What's an artist?
It's like a person who colors a lot, draws, does pictures.
You mean like 10?
Yeah, like 10.
Huh. I like to do pictures too.
Oh, shit. I didn't know Marlon set you up in this room. I just wanted to grab something from the closet. Where the hell is it? Oh.
What?
That's what I was looking for. It belonged to Sophie. 10's sister. He was asking for more art supplies and stuff, so I was going to.
Oh, sorry, we didn't know.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Honestly, it's just been sitting here for the past year and no one's touched it. If AJ wants to play with it, it's fine.
You should probably give the box back. It doesn't belong to us.
Thanks, buddy. It's just that 10 wanted it since it was his sister's and all.
It's okay.
You can finish your drawing, though. I don't mind. Huh. I see you're, settling in.
Yeah, is that okay?
Sure. I guess. I always liked this room. Sophie had, like, paintings and shit on the walls. Lots of color. And Minerva. She was really musical. Not like Louis, though. She had actual talent. She had the most amazing voice. Real bluesy. Marlon always joked that he would scavenge a guitar and the two of them would tour the country. That was a long time ago. Afterwards, Brody and 10 took down all the paintings, and that was the end of it. I shouldn't have even brought it up. It's not a good memory. Guess I just lost my train of thought.
No, they sound like they were great friends.
Yeah, Sophie was a good friend. And Minnie, we were close. Me and her.
What exactly happened to them? Sophie and Minerva.
They went scavenging with Marlon and Brody out past the safe zone. Didn't make it back. It happens. Honestly, I just miss having someone around to talk to. There's just so many dudes.
Minerva sounds familiar. I feel like we see somebody named Minerva in this.
Sometimes. And I'm not exactly like a people person, you know? I know I sometimes have a habit of being a little bit too harsh.
You come off all right. I thought you were pretty cool.
Oh, thanks, I guess. You were pretty cool too, out there against those walkers.
Hey, Clem, I'm an artist now.
Not bad, kiddo.
I should be getting back. Thanks again for the box. You're pretty cool, AJ. See ya.
Yeah, see ya. Okay, Alvin Jr., time for bed.
Okay, here.
For me?
For the wall, to make our home look nice.
That's a good idea.
Clementine's got a black gun. Interesting.
How about here? AJ?
Hey there. What are you doing?
This is where I'm gonna sleep.
What? No, it's not.
It's safe under here. No one can get me.
You're gonna get cold down there. The bed's a lot warmer.
What about the door? What if someone comes in? What if they try to hurt us? What if they steal our stuff?
That door is really sturdy. Trust me. I tried to get out earlier.
Did you know that in
today.
every season of
Wasn't easy.
Telltale's The Walking Dead, there was a dream and or
Oh, I don't
flashback
know.
to Clem and Lee?
If I stay
Just
here, no one can
specifically
find me,
love that about
and
this
I can
game.
Keep guard and watch over you. I
In
can
every
protect
season?
us.
Hey,
I thought season 3 didn't have a flashback for Lee. Though I do know that I'm pretty sure for cut content
Please,
that
Clem.
what do we got here? A
It's not
choice?
so bad down here.
Yeah, you can stay under the bed. I don't care.
Okay, you can sleep under the
But
bed.
yeah, I thought
Here,
that season
your
3
head.
didn't have a
Let me know if you get cold.
flashback with Lee, but it was originally planned.
Okay.
That and
Good
her
night, AJ.
babysitter and Clementine's family. But for whatever reason, they cut it out of
Yeah.
season 3. I might be
glad
wrong.
we're not
Maybe
sleeping in the
maybe I
car
just never
anymore.
got a flashback in season 3 with Lee, but I do like that.
Yeah, me too.
I really like the flashback with Lee in this season for sure. I'm glad that they still kind of have those. I thought maybe they wouldn't add it in this season, but they did, which was really nice.
He's gonna let us stay, right?
I'm a back from Giga Gamer. Welcome back, man.
Let's find his office.
I know where it is.
Girl,
I'll show
I don't know. I just say man as a like dude, you know what I mean?
you. Up here. Come on, Clem, this way.
An ambiguous term.
Hey, AJ, wait up.
Tin's here.
Hey, Clem. Thanks for the
I would like to know what happened to Ten's face. Do we ever learn that in this season? I feel like we never figure out what happened there.
Who are these guys?
They're firefighters. That one's a policeman. She's gonna save the day.
But what are they?
These were the people who protected us.
Where are they? I've never seen one before.
They all died a long time ago, trying to save everyone.
Oh, they were weak.
What? No. They were brave. Strong. Now, give it to me and...
No, he's mine now.
Hey, give it back.
No.
You don't even know what they are.
Okay, that's enough, you two.
It's not yours anymore. It's mine.
No, it's not.
Fine.
Thanks.
Do you know where Marlon is?
I don't know. He should be around. I can go find him.
That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
that I really enjoy the flashback in this season with Elaine. Pretty bittersweet.
Look.
Hey, what'd you find?
It's a picture of Marlon and Lewis. They're so little.
Wow, they've known each other a long time, huh?
Ten's face got burned at his old house before he got sent to the boarding school, I think. Oh, really? That's nice. That's cool. I never knew that.
Stay back.
Was he like abused or something? I'm confused how that happened. Oh, what's going on? Supposed to back up here? Whoopsies.
Whoa, what the hell's going on? Hey, it's okay. You said dogs brought back bad memories. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were so scared of them. But I swear, Rosie's not as frightening as she seems. Sit, girl. See? She's harmless. She just needs to get to know you is all. Here, I'll show you. Do you trust me? Rosie, shh. Sorry. I promise she's not gonna bite.
Okay, I guess.
What is with the piano? Like,
Get down to her level. Better get your scent. It's okay. She's not gonna hurt you.
this has definitely got to be an audio glitch.
Now whistle.
It's crazy piano going on. I don't really know how though. Damn. I'm a terrible judge of character. Trusted Bonnie in season 2 and I trusted Marlon in season 4. I mean, I guess I trusted Bonnie in a weird way, but like not like, I don't know. I just,
Yeah, that was.
Bonnie is like, she comes from a good place, but she just makes stupid decisions and it gets people hurt.
She was the headmaster's daughter.
But to be honest though, like I'm kind of in the fuck Bonnie boat because especially with the whole like what was it? Damn it! What the hell is the kid's name? Arvo. With the whole Arvo situation, I mean, to be honest, in my playthrough of season 2 of this stream, I let Bonnie drown. So she wasn't available to make that shitty decision. But yeah, that was pretty messed up of her. And Marlon, I don't know if I ever really trusted him, but I didn't expect the twist that happens in this episode with Marlon, that's for sure. I did not see it coming.
Feed everyone in this school.
What's the trap area?
Hunting grounds, more or less. Lewis built some traps out there to catch game. He and Sam are set to go check them today.
I didn't realize how much forest surrounds this place.
It's how we've kept ourselves from unwanted attention for so long. Well, for the most part, anyway.
The greenhouse.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't get too excited about that one. We used to maintain it real well. Had plenty of vegetables growing. But it became overgrown. Upkeep was impossible. Yeah, we keep away from that now.
What's out here?
Oh, that's where we fish. I got a shack for storage right here, right along the river. It's secure mostly. Get the occasional walker or two come by. Vi and Brody should be heading out there in a bit.
That's the train station. There was a whole stash of food under the floorboards.
Oh, where you crashed your car. Pretty sure that place is a lost cause. There's a hell of a lot of smoke coming from it when we found you two. Walkers flooded in there after all the noise you made. That's the only road that leads in and out of Erickson. If you go off it, you'll eventually end up in the valley. We used to have signs that led people to the school, but I took them down. Wanted this place to be hard to find. One more thing. See these red lines?
Yeah.
So everything inside is the safe zone. It's been getting smaller over the years, and food's become more scarce.
So, why not go outside it?
We can't. Whenever someone goes outside the safe zone...
I wish I could hear you, Marlon, over this random piano playing.
I just... I could really use the help, Clementine. Taking care of these kids, it's not easy. I'm worried that if I don't figure something out, if I don't fix our food situation, I can't lose anyone else. We've already lost so much. Friends, siblings,
I get it. I know how it feels to lose a friend.
So I guess it's all scripted. You would never be able to find out.
What?
Huh. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Now, what the hell, Marlon? Yeah, that's true. Everything in this game does eventually lead to one particular path. It's just how you get to that path is slightly different depending on your choices.
Be that for them. You and AJ are 2 more mouths to feed. Maybe you can help me feed the rest.
So what do you need from us?
Lewis and Asim are heading to the hunting grounds, looking for rabbits. Well, Asim will, anyway. Lewis, just hope he shows up, if I'm really being honest. Violet and Brody are going upriver to do some spearfishing. And hopefully, those two get along long enough to get some work done. Both teams could use some extra hands.
I think I did a lot of stuff related with Lewis when I first played this years ago in my playthrough in 2018, so I'm gonna try doing a lot more interactions with Violet.
We're gonna go fishing.
Okay.
Take this. We don't want you getting lost.
Thanks.
We need all hands on deck if we're gonna find any more food. Just remember to stay in the safe zone. We need you to come back home in one piece.
So that means we can stay?
What? Do you think I was gonna throw you out?
Maybe.
Well, as long as we got enough to eat, you're both welcome here. Go get him, AJ.
All right, let's get going.
See you around.
Message retracted? What the hell? I don't know if you meant to do that or if YouTube just decided to take away your comment, but I see there's a comment here that had somebody posted a comment, but I can't see it. Bonnie and Arvo is another one I didn't like because he shoots you no matter what, even if Jane steals from him and you don't. Yeah, honestly, I hate that. The whole thing with
And you know how to drive? Barely. You sure you trust my driving?
the whole thing with
I promise.
Arvo is
Usually crash.
lazy writing in my opinion, but also even if it was more intentional, fuck Arvo. I hate that kid.
So much for your road trip.
Are we going to the car?
No, bud. It's broken.
Good. I'm sick of the car.
I wish this old rust bucket was still working.
I was gonna say, who is your love choice for Clem in this season?
Turn, sitting in the back. It'd be like driving one of those cars with the top that goes down.
I think when I first played this, I went with Lewis. To be honest,
It's fun to imagine.
I don't know. Is this what it feels like to like raise a kid? Because like I just don't. Romance options with Clementine just make me cringe. I'm just like no.
Or a busted carburetor,
But-
flat tires, or the transmission.
Buzzkill.
I'd drive down to the coastline. Maybe
To be
go to the
honest,
beach
like
and go
obviously,
swimming.
That'd be an absolute dream.
you know, it's gonna happen. Well, I guess you can. I think you can actually just go with no romance option, but I went with Lewis in my original playthrough if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna go with Violet this time around and see how that pans out.
Heck, I'd
And I
say
do
know
think
every inch
too,
of these woods.
if I remember right, there is a little Easter egg with Violet where you can see
We've got
Kenny. Not actually see him, but you get to see like a constellation in the stars with a little mustache. I don't remember.
You go ahead.
I don't know, but I'm gonna probably try Violet this time around. I didn't delete my comment. People can delete comments on their own. YouTube took my comment.
Where are those spears?
I have to admit, all my comments get deleted where I call people a mofo or a MF
About by.
mofo.
I'm sorry she's
Oh.
being a little mean. It's
Yeah, YouTube is very finicky sometimes.
What do you mean? I was there when those walkers killed Sophie and Minnie. They were really close with Vi, and I think she blames me for what happened to them. I mean, how do you even apologize for something that fucked up? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Violet
Maybe I deserve it.
this time around.
Talk to her about it.
I'm gonna do more stuff sided with
Yeah,
Violet
right. I tried.
and interacting
I
with
have.
Violet in
It
this
just never
playthrough.
seems like the right time. We all used to be friends. Guess I just kind of missed that. But when you showed up, I don't know. I just haven't seen her warm up to someone in a long time.
Choice between Lewis and Violet is another one, like Kenny and Jane. For me, I like both, so it's a hard choice. I don't know. I guess to me, it's kind of.
I hate to ask this of you, but do you think you could talk to her? See how she feels? About me?
Sure thing, Brody. I can talk to her.
Really?
I just feel like I don't know.
Thanks, Clementine.
I'm indifferent to either one of them. Like I like them both as characters. They're interesting. I think I prefer Lewis just a little bit more, but at the same time, like I don't know. I like both the characters, but I just don't really care for romance options with Clementine, just because it seems so weird to me. Like she's like you basically watch her grow up, and then you have her like you have this decision to romance characters, and it's like I don't know. It just seems a little strange to me. But that's just me. That's like I don't know how to put it into words, but
Hey, you. What you looking at?
V plus
either one of them's
M.
an alright option,
Violet
I guess.
and Minerva.
What does that mean?
It means that they were a couple.
What?
Violet was Minnie's girlfriend.
Oh. Love.
Just some old gardening supplies.
Depending on what option you pick, you can get a romance scene with Lewis or a really funny one with Violet. See, I'm not too, like, I don't really... Because I remember when I played this, I actually, like, finished the playthrough for this, like, almost a year after the game was done. So, like, I remember not really looking at any extra stuff. Like, I was just...
Edgy.
Edgy? I didn't, I never really looked up too much stuff about the final season, so I'm not really sure, like, I do know that there's, like, a stargazing thing with Violet, but it doesn't have to be romantic. That's what I kind of like, is, like, you can still hang out with these characters in a more platonic way.
Yeah.
If you want.
Okay,
It doesn't force you into a romance option, even if you spend more time with them, which is cool. You like that. Is that a carp? Definitely looks like a carp.
Can I join you?
But I'm interested to see what this romance option you're talking about with Violet is, because I'm probably going to go with Violet.
They're swimming against the current. Guess I don't realize it makes them easier targets.
I want to try.
Take a spear. Go nuts. Go ahead and try. You're not running.
I missed.
Hey, sorry if I was weird last night about the whole room thing. Seeing someone else in there, it was harder than I expected. You'd think I'd be less sentimental by now. Don't sweat it. I'm glad we got to know each other. Yeah, I guess I am too.
Alright, I need to lock in here. Need to focus. Alright, fishies. Okay, we're gonna wait. Yeah! Oh, come on! Yes! One fish in the bucket, let's go.
Yeah, okay. God. Sometimes she just gets on my last nerve, you know? Yeah, I can tell. I mean, it's not like I hate her. I just... I wish we could all go on a road trip together. God, she's so... You can't like everybody.
Oh, damn it. Oh, yes, I got him. Let's go. Pro spearfisher right here.
Looks like they wisened up. Maybe Brody had better luck with the traps.
I got one! Clem, I got one.
Good job. I don't know what the problem is between us. With Brody. I don't know why it's like this. Why is it so weird? I can never relax around her. It just keeps getting worse. Maybe because she never said sorry about Sophie and Minnie and not being able to save them. Did she tell you that? More or less. She wants to talk about it, you know. I feel guilty about the whole thing. Why?
You're right, it doesn't have to be romantic in the one with Lewis. Doesn't eat it.
I wanted to work in the greenhouse, so I asked Brody to cover for me. But then... I didn't even get to say goodbye. I wanted to talk to Brody, to tell her I didn't blame her for what happened, but every time I tried, I was reminded of who we lost.
It was easier to just not talk about it. We should get going.
You guys catch any fish?
We caught some, but not a lot.
I didn't get anything. We should catch up with Lewis and Asim, see if they had any better luck.
The Grand Canyon.
What?
That's where I'd go. If we took a road trip, start driving until we hit the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, that would be cool. Thanks.
Hey, Slowpoke's coming?
Yeah, we're right behind you.
Where are those guys?
Practicing making out with a toothless walker.
Gross.
I know. Poor Walker. What the hell?
What? This isn't normal?
Someone sabotaged this. This isn't good.
Asim? Lewis!
Spread out. See if we can find them.
Watch out for monsters.
Empty.
Cigarette butt.
Is this a Bible page?
Clem, found something. Monster.
Guys, over here!
Well, we didn't kill this one. We wouldn't have left it hanging in our trap.
What the hell? Found this too. Do any of the kids smoke?
Nope, nothing to smoke.
Who is this unlucky fella?
Where have you been?
Checking nearby traps. The ones that were sprung were all empty. All the rest are broken.
Someone robbed us?
Oh, great. And now we're gonna starve.
Fuck, that's... Fuck. Fuck. It's just... Fuck, it's okay. It's... Breathe, Brody. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
You're gonna be fine. It's just a panic attack.
Take a second. Breathe in deep and hold it.
Just shut the fuck up, okay?
Excuse me?
I have to tell Marlon about this.
We still need food, you know, to live. We definitely don't have enough here.
You guys figure it out.
Nothing to smoke around here. Yeah, they got that greenhouse. They could start growing some tobacco or weed or something. I don't know.
So what do? Eat rocks?
You can't eat rocks.
I'm aware.
Will Marlon kick us out if we don't find food?
Well, let's not find out.
Where else could we look?
Let me think. The train station. It's not too far from here.
Maybe, but it's outside the safe zone.
There was food in there when...
Damn, this episode is long. I forgot how long
look.
these
sure
episodes
there was
were in the final season.
Positive. Yeah, some of it was destroyed in the explosion, but there has to be something left. There was so much there. Or we could starve.
Fine. Let's go.
There's a joke on YouTube about a guy who had nothing to smoke and rolled up his house plant to smoke it. Jeez, dude. Guy was fiending, whoever that was. Smoking a house plant, that's crazy. Might as well roll up some seasoning on the cupboards. Smoke it.
We're gonna die.
It's either die here or die from hunger. Take your pick.
Clem, maybe you should scope things out. You know the place better. Let me get a closer look. Can't be too careful. We barely got out of here. It was close.
Sounds scary.
There's a reason. Could climb up there, but I don't know how that would get us inside. We need to get in there somehow. Maybe there's another way in.
What about the bell?
That bell might be able to get the walkers' attention. They do like to follow sound.
You look like you got an idea.
The noise from that bell could draw a lot of walkers. If one of us climbs up there and starts ringing it. Lewis. I vote Lewis.
Hold on. I'd like to make an alternate suggestion.
Come on, Lou. You're loud, dramatic, a little annoying. You're basically a walking distraction. Just get up there. The quicker we get this over with, the better.
Decisive. I like that in a woman.
Just stop. Stop. I'll go with you. Give you some cover.
Fine. I'll do it. But if I die, I'm making sure Walker Lewis eats both of you first. I'll distract him until I see you guys reach safe cover. Then, I'll try to redirect the smelly patrol to give you guys a chance to sprint inside the building.
When we get into position, I'll signal you. Then you can do your thing.
Good luck! Hey, ugly! No, not you. Not you either. Him! Fine, make this confusing, why don't you?
Violet reminds me a little of Android 18 from Dragon Ball Z. A random comparison.
Come on, come on.
I haven't watched really Dragon Ball Z. I've seen clips here and there.
Just give
I
me a
only
second.
know of
We may not have a second.
what is it, Vegeta and Cell. I think those are the two characters I know of. I'll have to look that up though. Take a look at this character.
I'll watch the door for walkers.
I'm not super into anime, but there are quite a few animes out there that I am into, like
Sounds good. Let's make
Vinland Saga, phenomenal. Berserk, of course, Berserk. Baki, I do like Baki. Why couldn't I stab that? Come on. Trying to think. What are the other anime I've watched? Cyberpunk Edge Runners is fucking phenomenal. Obviously the Studio Ghibli movies. Those are peak. I'm sure there's probably more I've watched, I just can't remember. I guess it's not really an anime, but I've been watching a lot of Invincible lately. And that's honestly kind of ironic considering I'm playing The Walking Dead and Robert Kirkman made The Walking Dead and Robert Kirkman also made Invincible. So that's interesting.
Gonna need your help on this one, kiddo. You still got your gun? Just in case. Just in case.
Used to watch a lot of anime, not so much anymore. That's fair. Yeah, I don't watch too much. I think there. Oh, Death Note. That's another one I was forgetting about. There's a lot of good stories in anime, but there's also I don't know. Sometimes anime gets a little too weird for me. It all depends on the context of the show and everything. Mostly watch gaming on YouTube. I like how people beat games that I couldn't beat. It is kind of nice to watch people play games, learn different things here and there. I just try not. I avoid subscription-based stuff, so I like free shows, and you know, YouTube is always a good way to find free entertainment.
Stand. Slowly.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Don't try anything.
This guy reminds me of Nate
Won't hurt you.
from 400 Days.
I don't have to.
Do not fuck with me.
I'm not here to fuck with you. I'm here to get some food. Same as you. You and your friends made a lot of noise out there. It wasn't hard to follow. You live close by? You knew about this place already and organized some effort to get inside.
Just passing through. Decided to see what we could scavenge.
And you just got extra lucky.
Let him take the food, don't cause trouble? Wait, hold on. You don't want me to cause trouble? I feel like I didn't. In the original playthrough, I didn't do anything to cause trouble with him, but at the same time, this guy's full of shit, so... But alright, I'll play along. It is kind of fun to watch him get thrown out the window, though.
You got a group. Count you plus the two outside, I'm thinking maybe more.
You ask too many questions. I don't like it.
Fine. We can play it like that. If you want. Now, I'm gonna fill this pack real slow.
We worked hard to get this stuff.
Well, hey there, Squirt. Playing hide and seek, are we? Now that's impolite.
Don't steal from us.
I'm not stealing. This isn't yours.
I can kill you, you know.
Come on, kid. I'm faster than you. Listen up, Squirt. You're gonna quit pointing that gun at me and let me go my Mary. You understand? I'm just gonna take a little bit, then I'm leaving. Like it never happened.
AJ, lower the gun.
Clem, he's stealing our food.
Alvin Jr., now!
Wise woman.
Clem, we're running out of time. We need to get out of here.
Don't panic. I was just leaving. Thanks for dinner.
Who in the fuck was that?
Just take a bag and fill it up.
It's just better not to stir the pot. That is true. But I mean, I forgot the name of this guy, but he is not really a good person.
What happened in there?
Just move. I'll tell you on the way.
His name is Abel. Yeah, okay, that's what it was.
You are not listening to me, Marlon.
It's funny to
listen
watch him
me.
get
I
thrown
am
out the
telling you
window,
that
but
the
I'm
place
okay
was
either way.
ransacked.
It's fine.
It is interesting, if you throw him out the window, he comes back the next time you see him, he's missing an arm. Versus if you do it this way, he keeps both of his arms.
How
But
poor are they that have not patience?
Sam! Mitch! Check it out! Food!
That's like a lot of food.
Observant as ever, Mitch.
I can't believe this. Look at it.
You're our savior, Clem.
I don't know if it helps you later if you
Like,
throw him out, he
seriously,
loses his arm.
It's a lot.
Lewis and Violet helped
Yeah,
too.
I'm not sure if it really changes anything other than like his appearance, but it might.
Where did you find all this?
The old train station. Clem knew where it was.
Train station, that's outside the safe zone.
We'd have even more, but we ran into the creep that fucked up our rabbit traps.
Creep? What creep?
Clem saw him smoking those nasty-ass Bible cigarettes.
He had weird, different colored eyes.
Did he follow you?
No, I let him have some food, and then we lost track of him in a swarm of walkers.
You just let him take our food? What the fuck? Now he knows we're out here and he'll come back for more. What the hell were you thinking? This is fucked.
If I hadn't done what I did, he would have shot us. I made the right call.
Bullshit! What if there are others? You don't know what people are capable of out there.
Think again.
I just can't. I won't. Just not again. Fuck!
What the hell's going on here?
She took them outside the safe zone. They saw someone. You know what that means!
Enough! Just means there's a hungry guy out there looking for food. It's happened before. You are overreacting.
You can't be serious!
Come on, let's go somewhere and talk about this.
If anything happens, I'm holding you responsible.
Clem, I know I asked you for help. You did. But... shit. God, nothing's easy.
No one died. You don't have to worry.
I always do, though. Can't help it. Well, at least we're eating tonight. The next few, I'd wager. I'll go talk to Brody. Thanks for the haul, Clem. You guys should go enjoy it. You've earned it.
I didn't know Brody was like this. Yeah, she's well, if I remember right, her and Marlon like
Sweat it, Clem.
got this big secret going on.
Ever since we lost Sophie and Minnie, Brody's been freaked out by anything that happens past the safe zone.
I think it's kind of like
She'll be all
implying
right
that she like
Still,
she is
we should
not
make sure this is
overreacting
one-time.
because she knows way
Take
more
those
than
down
anybody
and
else
see
here
if
knows
catches.
besides Marlon.
You know, just in case.
I'm gonna go clean up.
Kind of like a little foreshadowing that not
I'll
all
go
is
too.
well.
See you later.
Don't worry about them. They're just sad.
Sad? Why?
My sisters died around this time last year. I think it's starting to get to people.
Doesn't it get to you?
Not really. Dying's not scary. I mean, it's sad, but not scary.
Are you kidding me? Dying is the scariest thing there is.
When you die, you turn into a monster.
Maybe. All I know is that if Minnie were here, she'd tell them to quit the theatrics. I try not to focus on them being gone. I like picturing where they'd be now, instead. Sophie was awesome at making stuff. She'd build a place big enough for all of us to live. And paint it too. And Minnie'd be playing whatever new song she wrote. I guess death doesn't scare me because I know I have something waiting on the other side. Someplace safe and happy.
Looks like a nice place to wind up.
Yeah, I think so too. A lot better than some smelly old school.
Who are those guys?
The walkers who killed them,
You want them there too?
they weren't always walkers. Wherever this place is, everyone gets to be a person again. Sometimes I draw the walkers the way they probably looked. Sometimes I draw Minnie and Sophie. the way they probably left them. But sometimes I draw this too.
Can I be there?
Sure. You want to be there too? I promise I'll draw you well.
Sure, why not?
Oh, I almost forgot. Here you go.
It's yours.
It's ours.
It's getting late.
Yeah, you guys should get some sleep.
Aren't you coming?
Not yet.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's definitely this episode.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.
We're nearing the plot twist. And also, I really like the way they set up this ending of this episode. Very well done.
Time for bed, little guy.
Can I stay up?
Nope.
2 more minutes.
Tell you what, you lay down, and then we'll see. You got in bed by yourself.
I like it here. I got to kill fish. Violet looked like she was having a good time. It's nice not driving everywhere or running away. But the ranch was nice too, before the blood.
This isn't the ranch.
Do you like it? I like it, now that I'm used to it.
It's good, for now. But places change, so do people. It might not stay good. Don't worry, we're not leaving.
Clem.
Yeah?
You let that mean man go at the station. You let him take food from us. It wasn't right. I didn't like it. Don't be mad at me for saying that, though.
Him getting away with a little food kept things from getting violent. You have to know when to fight, AJ, and this wasn't the time.
It's still not right to let someone take from us. Makes us soft.
Be a Carver 2.0?
So you're so tough, huh?
I like how each season begins so peaceful, but then deteriorates later. Yeah, they do a very good job at that in this game.
Stay up 2 minutes more. Time for sleep.
I'll lay down when you blow out the light.
All right, give me a minute.
I'll place collectibles in your...
That's cool.
I know, right?
Like, really cool.
Okay.
Good night, sleep tight, don't let a walker bite. And if they try...
I never let them bite.
Come on, play it right. One time.
Bang.
Good work. And thanks.
AJ is right, but like we said, I don't know if that helps you later. No, he is definitely right in an apocalypse type of setting. Be better off shooting Abel, killing him.
What's that?
Unfortunately, the game doesn't let you do that. They let you think that you finished him off, and then he just comes back.
What the hell?
There's voices in the pipes.
I think someone's in trouble.
Is it us?
No, not right now. But we should help them.
If it's a monster, we should kill it.
I don't think it is. You got your gun.
I have to admit, the first time I saw that scene, I thought he was finished. I knew that walking, like, after
I'll be right back.
being in The Walking Dead for so long into the series, I knew something was up.
Stay safe.
If I don't see a dead body and their lifeless body sitting right in front of me, I know something's up. It was essentially just a Glenn in the dumpster scene all over again. I knew he was probably going to come back, but I don't know. That's the way I see it. If Telltale, or if anything with The Walking Dead, if you don't see their dead body, lifeless, laying right in front of you, they are not actually dead, and they will probably come back in the story in some form. 9 times out of 10.
Just a little farther.
Wait, is it the store?
Basement.
Did it take his arm off maybe to save him? Yeah, definitely, because he got bit. That's fine,
Both
assuming.
sides. Can't pick it. I have to find another way to the basement. A cellar door out in the yard.
Which, of course, it works for Abel, but not for Lee, you know? Bullshit. So many times people cut off their arm in this game, or this series, and they live, but Lee? No. Of course not. Maybe it's because it was, like, instantly, but no, Abel was in such a situation where it couldn't have been instantly.
The basement around here.
I don't know. Kind of feels very wishy-washy on who survives and who doesn't from taking off their arm. Yeah, it seems like selective deaths. Yeah, it's like very like, yeah, we feel like they'll live this one, or we feel like they won't. Like, it's just, there's never like a for sure thing with it.
For sure it was them.
And he got away. How do we know he didn't follow them? You know he's not alone. Those bastards are back, and it's only a matter of time before they find us. You know that
shit. Nothing to you.
There you go again, getting so mad.
What do you want me to do? You're making me mad.
Oh, we have to tell the others about what you did.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Clem! What are you doing down here, in the dark?
Brody and I were just talking. Go get some sleep. You deserve some shut-eye. You had a busy day.
I was asleep. You guys woke me up.
So sorry about that. I didn't think anyone would hear us.
You want to tell me what's going on?
It's really none of your business. Go back to the dorm.
The man you met at the station, we got history.
Brody?
Don't listen to her, Clem. She's acting crazy. She gets this way sometimes. She's just got to tune it out.
You're the one acting crazy.
Excuse me?
I heard you shouting all the way from my room. Why is he trying to keep you quiet? What history?
Marlon let him take the twins. Him and his people.
Brody!
10 sisters. I thought they were killed by walkers.
That's the story we told everyone.
Shut up!
Because Marlon was so ashamed of what...
Jeez, that's still pretty graphic.
Shit! What have you done?
You're gonna be okay. I promise. God damn it! Help! Did you say it? I told you not to say it!
How? What can I do?
Just stay with her. There's a first aid kit down here somewhere, right?
First aid kit? Brody, it's me, Clem. Just stay still. Who? I can't see. Clementine, remember? We talked about going to the beach, swimming, driving along the coast.
Son. Clem, you're in danger. You and AJ both.
What danger?
Marlon will kill me if I tell. He's scared. And when he's scared, he gets angry.
I'll deal with Marlon. I promise you that.
Yeah, you will. You're strong. And he's not. If those raiders come back, Marlon said he'd let him take you.
Take us?
To make him go away. Like he did. Like he did with 10 sisters.
That was a lot of blood leaking down her face.
Brody.
Oh, fuck. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. What the hell am I gonna do? She's gonna turn.
Marlon! Marlon, you son of a bitch! Don't do this!
I'm sorry. I can't let you talk to the others.
God damn it! Marlon! Anyone! AJ! There's a gap. If I could find something really thin, I could force it in there and lift up the latch.
Felt like that was an unfair death. She was bad, but not that bad.
Find anything in this dark. Yes, flashlight. That'll help.
I didn't really mind Marlon. This was so out of place, though. It was very shocking. I really like this ending, though. It's for this episode. It's so like, it's very eerie, very shocking. Shit's just coming out of nowhere. I like it. And the cinematics are very good as well. Like, this is like some creepy shit right here. Ew, like, it just makes me cringe. With the flashlight not working and everything. It's like a horror game.
Is that a... Yes, this'll work.
Whoa, buddy. Ow! You cannot climb on me, man. She's gone. Where's the zombie? Oh, I'm lost. Wait, where am I going here?
Hold!
Oof. Got the Carver treatment. I'm okay with the ending, but it gives you options. Wait, gives you options to click that won't happen. It is shocking I give you that. Yeah, it's just like very tense. I love it. I love this whole ending.
Where is she? She's in the basement. She murdered Brody.
What?
Is that blood on your face?
Why Brody?
Did you see it happen? Is she a walker now?
That's bullshit, Marlon! Clem! You killed Brody. You hit her so hard, her head split open.
That's a lie! I saw you kill her!
What the hell is going on?
Look at her hands! She's covered in Brody's blood!
Jesus Christ, Clem, what did you do?
We saved their lives when anyone else would have kept walking! We fed them, we kept them warm, and this is how they thank us! Guns being pulled and murder! Well, fuck them!
Fuck!
Marlon!
Jesus Christ.
You shoot me, and what do you offer up to your raider friends when they come knocking?
What the hell is she talking about?
Don't do it, because he needs us alive.
Shut up!
Brody told me Marlon was gonna give me and AJ up to raiders in exchange for safety. The same way he gave up Sophie and Minnie. Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up, Clementine! Let her talk!
Brody told me the truth, and that's when Marlon killed her.
Come the fuck on! They only met up with these raiders because Clem insisted they go out there. Quite the coincidence, isn't it? Shame I don't believe in those. Think about how scared we all were when the adults left. I pulled us out of that fear. I gave us all courage again. Who are you all gonna believe, huh? Johnny come lately and her little fucking lunatic? Or me? Brent?
She did help us get food. What good is food if a group of outsiders are just gonna come along and take it?
You have to believe me.
You don't! You met her like 2 days ago!
I don't know you, Clem. Not really. I'm sorry.
I guess you never will.
Don't let her get in your head. Hey, what Minnie wants you to do. She was my friend too. So was Brody.
Clem, Shit.
It will all feel safer once I pull this trigger.
You were there that day those raiders came? He would have abandoned you two.
Yes, let's go.
Violet being difficult. Why am I not surprised?
Put down the gun now. We're gonna do this the right way.
Stand down, Marlon. Be reasonable.
You don't get it. You don't understand at all, do you? I'm trying to protect you! All of you! Every fucking one of you!
How does pointing a loaded gun around protect anyone? Brody's dead. Sophie and Minerva are gone. You suck at protection.
Shut your fucking mouth! I made the right call. I saved the lives of everyone in this fucking school. They came back. I'd do it again.
Excuse me?
I didn't realize we were so fucking expendable.
They told me they died.
I had to save the rest of you, okay?
You gave my sisters away. Why would you do something like that? I trusted you, Marlon. They trusted you.
Easy, because he's a coward.
I wanted to get them. Stage some kind of rescue. Honest, Ted, I just couldn't. I was too afraid.
You killed Brody because she knew.
I didn't mean to. I didn't want this. I wanted to save all of you. Sophie, Minerva. I didn't want to hurt them.
We can still fix this, Marlon. It's going to be okay.
We can make this right.
We'll help you. We're all family here. The only one any of us has left.
I know I betrayed you. All of you. Just let me leave. You'll never have to see me again. Just let me become a bad memory. Just give me that. Please.
If you really think...
AJ, you motherfucker!
What? I aimed for the head.
Aim for the head, because that's what we taught him. Gosh damn it. No, I really like that ending of the episode. Let's see. Chats, okay. Like, take him as your prisoner is an option, but it won't happen. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. But I understand why it has to happen, because AJ needs to make this mistake for the plot, but I do kind of wish that we could have had some different outcomes with Marlon, to be honest. See, we've got Forgotten in the chat, the Forgotten one. Welcome in. That was amazing. Yeah, dude, when I first played it, I was like, whoa, what the, like, I just fucking shot him. Oh, that makes the next episode very interesting in the beginning. Okay, you and 56% of players killed a Walker couple in this train station. You and 53% of players went fishing with Violet and Brody. You and 29% of players let AJ sleep under the bed? 71% of players convinced AJ to sleep on the bed. Okay. You and 22% of players surrendered food to Abel. Wow, that's an unpopular choice right there. 78% of players attacked Abel rather than giving him the food. You and 61% of players turned to Violet for help against Marlon. 39% of players turned to Lewis for help against Marlon. If I remember right, Lewis is very, like, was obviously, he's friends with Marlon, so it's tougher to appeal to him, but interesting. You and 59% of players left AJ hardened. AJ was resolved to sleep under the bed. He was disappointed that you let Abel get away at the train station. You and 61% of players left Violet feeling guilty. She was annoyed when you didn't rebuff Lewis's flirtations. Violet was flattered after you comforted her in the dorm rooms. 70%, 10 feeling bitter. That's interesting. Brody's dead. 61% of players left Lewis feeling heartbroken. Marlon is dead. Omar, Ruby, Mitch, Asim, Lee. Interesting. I collected 3 of 6 items. Alright. Let's see here. Will you eventually play Detroit Become Human? Yes. 100% yes. I want to finish this Telltale Walking Dead, and then I would like to play Tales from the Borderlands, and then probably Detroit Become Human. I also have Resident Evil 4 Remake that I've still got to finish, and Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. I wanted to start a Blasphemous 2 playthrough. Gosh, I don't know. I still have a lot of games I really want to go through and play. But definitely, 100%, I do plan on playing that. That is such a... It's a very solid, solid game. So I would not mind playing that at all. But it's hard to imagine Marlon alive and helping them later in the coming battle. That's true. Yeah, supposedly Lewis is closer with Marlon, like in that old picture they show. But Violet's initial reaction to when you appeal is very cold. That was my best game. That was my best game. Alright, but yeah, that was episode 1. Pretty long episode. And unlike the other seasons, there are only 4 episodes in this season. But yeah, very close to the end of this season. And then once we are finished with that, I am gonna, on the last stream, I'm gonna go through and check out all the extra content in this definitive edition, and then we'll call it quits on The Walking Dead for a long time. Probably forever, unfortunately. But, but yeah. I'll definitely be playing this more in the next coming days, and we'll finish it off, and then I'll try to finish off the rest of the series that I'm playing, and then add some more. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning on in. Thanks for the comments, likes, support. Appreciate all of it. Make sure to subscribe if you want to continue watching this series. If you're on YouTube, check out the Twitch. Check out the YouTube. Pop-ups are in the bottom left-hand corner. It's Austish for YouTube, xAustishx for Twitch. And you're incredibly underrated. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I look forward to it. And, you know, I appreciate it, every single one of you guys and gals. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one.